afternoon. You're watching PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. The racing season is wrapping up, but the holiday season is just getting started. To get us in the holiday spirit, a few reindeer decided to break into a Western Pennsylvania track and take on the big boys. Is Rudolph trying to make a name for himself in the harness racing circuit? We'll find out coming up. History was made at Dover this past week. We'll tell you all about it, plus more big payouts at Harrah's, Philadelphia. And I'll speak with driver William Carter. We hope you have a very happy holiday season and keep it right here for racing's fastest paced half hour. It's starting right now on Comcast Sportsnet.
There they go. Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway. Starting fast outside here is Brent Messenger into the early. 5 and 4 the halftime. Just over 3 to go. At the top of the stretch.
Well, hello there. Look who's here, Heather. The folks are here, gathered around for another exciting edition of PA Harness Week. Along with the lovely Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross. This is the show that never breaks stride, is always primed to pace. We never break stride, and we'll always give you a good trip. And you know what? This is really funny, Heather. I got to bring this up. On my radio show Saturday night, CBS Radio 1210 in Philadelphia, called Remember When, I had a guest on who mentioned about, remember when we'd go to the trotters? And people used to refer to the trotters were the standardbred harness horses, and the flats were thoroughbreds. But we referred to them as trotters, even though that's only one of the gates, the other one, of course, being pace.
Right, right. So it doesn't matter whether you were going to watch Pacers and Trotters, or you just said you were going to the
Just
Trotters.
going to Trotters, right?
I think there was more Trotters back then, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
you may be right.
Now there's more Pacers, and it seemed like the more prestigious races were the trots back then,
Yeah,
and that's
right.
probably another reason.
And remember when the drivers used to wear those big hats? Those big bubble hats on the top of their heads?
No.
You're not that old?
No.
All right, let's get to the races. Boy, do we have a big race. Normally, we save the national races to the very end or in the bike segment, but we're going to reverse that this week. We're going to come on first with the Matron because it's got 3-year-old Pacer of the Year implications. You know, there's a lot of controversy back and forth who should be the best 3-year-old Pacer in the country, and Heston Blue Chip has tried to cement his bid, but he lost in the elim. And he lost his driver because Tim Tetrick went to a wedding. So he gets the Minister of Speed in the final. What will happen? I'm so excited I may wet my pants.
Okay. Please do not do that, okay? If you do anything for me today, do not wet your pants. All right, the purse is $176,000. Took place Dover Downs, Delaware. Number 4 is Heston Blue Chip, and as you said, he got beat last time out in the elimination by Hillbilly Hanover, who is 8-1 in this one, okay? And he's the 6th horse. Now, Heston Blue Chip's the favorite. The second choice at 3-1 is number 1, Thinking Out Loud. Hall of Famer John Campbell's on this horse, and let me tell you, he really has pumped this horse up this week and thinks a lot about him. So let's check out the race.
They're off. There goes Bolt de Deur out for the lead, along with Heston Blue Chip. Farther out, Hillbilly Hanover. On the far outside, Better's Edge. With the rail, that's Thinking Out Loud. Followed by Shady Breeze. The early trailers are Escape the News and I'm the Pied Piper trails. They race around the turn. Hillbilly Hanover on the outside, up after the lead. Bolt de Deur back to second. Heston Blue Chip is third and ready to move. Then comes Thinking Out Loud. 25 4/5, and here comes Heston Blue Chip. Heston Blue Chip rushing up on the outside to get the lead from Hillbilly Hanover. Back to third goes Bolt de Deur. Thinking Out Loud is fourth. Then comes Better's Edge, who get in there fifth in front of Shady Breeze. Out is Escape the News, followed by I'm the Pied Piper. Into the clubhouse turn, Heston Blue Chip, a length and a half. Hillbilly Hanover sitting in second, followed by Bolt de Deur. Coming to the outside from fourth, Thinking Out Loud. Better's Edge follows. Toward the inside, Shady Breeze. After that, I'm the Pied Piper and Escape the News. 53 4/5. They head up the back stretch. It's Heston Blue Chip by about a length. Thinking Out Loud coming on the outside. Hillbilly Hanover back to third. Better's Edge giving chase in fourth. Locked in fifth. That's Bolt de Deur. Then it's Escape the News, Shady Breeze, and I'm the Pied Piper. They race into the final turn. 3/4 in 1:20 1/5 around the final turn. Heston Blue Chip Thinking Out Loud, able to drop in another 2 lengths. Hillbilly Hanover, 3 wide, is Escape the News. Trying to get around Better's Edge. They come to the top of the stretch, turning for home. And it's Heston Blue Chip, a 2-length leader as they straighten away. Heston Blue Chip, Thinking Out Loud, racing in second, coming through the stretch. It's Heston Blue Chip. Thinking Out Loud is on the outside to be second. Heston Blue Chip in front.
I know what you're thinking, right? Your eyeballs are going to pop out of your head.
Boing.
1:48, the fastest mile ever at Dover Downs. Now, remember, Dover Downs didn't just open last year, okay? They opened in 1969. The same year the man went to the moon, same year as Woodstock, okay? So the track has been open for a long time. Fastest mile ever at Dover Downs.
Did you know that Woodstock was my idea?
No. Well, of course it was. All right, anyway, so Heston Blue Chip, this is his 14th win. Okay, out of the year, he's had 18 starts, and with this win, he goes past his milestone of $1 million in this season alone. He won the Matron, by the way. Last year's a 2-year-old, and now he's the Matron as a 3-year-old champion. He's going to be turned out in the Carolinas, according to his owner, Ken Jacobs, and he comes back next year as a 4-year-old.
Yeah, that was great news.
Yes.
Because they retired them all at 3. They put them in the breeding shed.
Yeah.
You know, subject those poor horses to that breeding stuff. But they're bringing them back at 4, which is exciting, you know?
We're checking in with the publicity director, Mark Bachrod, with the winning driver, George Brennan, and the winning trainer, Linda Toscano.
You know what? He's not really new to me because he's been beating me as a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and I've been following him, you know, for the last 2 years. And so, you know, just by watching him and racing against him, I know a lot about him already.
Was there any intent on your part to do anything other than get to the front?
No, not really. Just see how the race broke out. And, you know, broke out. I was able to drop in third there for a bit. And Yannick backed the horse off a little bit. I was able to move to the lead and worked out great.
You know, when you look at fractions and wherever you go in the sport, to go faster than 26 to the quarter, they do it nowadays, but this horse really could do it both ways, in front, middle, and end of the mile.
Yeah, he's very versatile. He showed that all year long. Breeders' Crown, he was first over, and, you know, that's what makes him such a great horse. You know, he can do it either way, and he's just a tremendous horse.
Now you have a horse that's a leading contender for 3-year-old pacer, and he sets a track record and one of the fastest miles ever for a 3-year-old colt pacer.
Yeah, I mean, sure, there's pressure, but I think I've worked my whole lifetime to feel this kind of pressure, so that's okay. It's a good kind of pressure.
Look forward right now. I'm sure you're breaking yearlings and looking forward, but it's going to be very hard to duplicate this one.
Oh, I don't even attempt it. I'll gladly move aside for the next person to experience all the thrills and everything that I had this year. I mean, everybody that does this deserves a year like this.
Well, thank you so much, and congratulations to the connections of Heston Blue Chip. Stay with us. Why? Because when we come back, you're not going to believe what you're going to see. Harrah's, Philadelphia, as we're winding down. We're deep in the home stretch of the 2012 season. We got some great races coming up for you, so don't go away.
Jimmy the Terror splits mares to stick ahead in front, and it's Cherry Ripe is going to try to stay right with her early on.
Mohegan Sun, off-track wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
NF quotable.
Why do so many winners travel in EB trailers? They love the ride. EB Pacesetter trailers deliver your horses in peak condition, ready to race every time. Designed to provide safe and comfortable transport for standard-bred racehorses, EB's Pacesetter Series trailers are the preferred choice of professional standard-bred trainers and breeders nationwide. All EB Pacesetter models feature custom standard-bred options and excellent airflow and aligned interior sealing to keep your horses fresh and comfortable. Every EB trailer has commercial quality componentry and riveted sidewall construction engineered and designed to stand up to constant and rigorous horse and road use. And a sleek aerodynamic nose design that also delivers improved fuel savings. More winners ride with EB than any other trailer. EB, setting the pace in standard-bred horse transportation.
When it's your time to shine, what will you do? At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hi there, and welcome back, racing fans, to PA Harness Week. She's Heather Moffett. I'm Steve Ross. And Sharla McBride caught up with trainer-driver William Carter. It may not be a household name, but you know what? It just may become one. Watch.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with owner, trainer, and driver William Carter. It's a long list there. Do you have a preference? Do you like doing one thing over the other?
I mean, I would prefer to just drive, but unfortunately, you got to crawl before you walk, so... unfortunately, I got to do all three right now, but I mean, it pays the bills.
What got you started in harness racing?
Just my family. Like, I'm not wasn't a third or fourth horse generation person. My family would go to like Brandywine and Liberty Bell as a child, and I just always was fine to it. But then I rode hunter and jumpers for 15 years, so I enjoyed that. But I always knew that harness racing is what I wanted to do.
And you grew up in Philadelphia, you grew up around this area, you live here now. How is it being able to race so close to home?
I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, this is the best. I think like what I plan on doing next year is just trying to get more involved with Chester, like being here at all the qualifiers and seeing if I can't pick up drives. I mean, I drive at other tracks and I drive a lot more horses at other tracks, but I would prefer here. I mean, the money's a lot greater and you can raise a family with the purses they have here.
How often do you race here versus other tracks?
Well, since I've been back from like other tracks like Virginia and I've raced at Rosecroft a lot, probably about 3 or 4 days a week and including qualifiers. So, if I can pick up 1 or 2 drives a day, that kind of beats racing 11 at Rosecroft.
Finally, the holiday season's coming up. Do you have any big holiday plans at all?
Well, it's always about the children, It's no longer about me anymore, so that's why I work so hard. But, no, we're pretty much going to get the kids what they want, and then hopefully we go on a little vacation around January when they're on break.
Well, good luck and enjoy your vacation.
Thank you very much.
Back to you guys.
Let us get back into some racing action. You ready? Sunday's 5th race here at Harrah's, Philadelphia was a goodie. It was a condition pace. Fillies and mares, non-winners of $5,500 in the last 5 starts. Number 2, 'Cause She Can, with Corey Callahan was the 3-5 chalk. Number 5, Jimmy the Terror. Kind of an odd name for a filly, I would think, but nonetheless, Jimmy the Terror. 5-2 with Georgie Knapp. Number 3, Lizzie McArdle, with Ron Pierce was the 5-1 third choice, and with the call, our buddy James Woodwright.
They move into the bridge turn, and the leader remains at the inside. Jimmy the Terror, pushed on by Looking for a Good Time, who's now a length away on the outside. It's Cherry Ripe holds pocket position inside the half mile. Lizzie McArdle is saving all the ground, 3 lengths off the lead. Might have room up the outside with 'Cause She Can not gaining to her outside. She's 3.5 from the front. Now 'Cause She Can begins to make mild progress, but she'll face dead cover at the midpoint of the backstretch. She will have to circle 3 wide. 3-5 favorite 'Cause She Can forced wide now with 5/16 to go, and still 3 lengths behind Jimmy the Terror. Smoke Pan Mirrors follows the favorites, gradually gaining 3 wide cover. Rusty's Martini will try to advance while saving ground. 4.5 from the front. Boca Hanover is last on the far turn. 3/4 and 124-1 after a 55 3/2. And as the field turns for home, Jimmy the Terror maintains a 1.5 length lead, but 'Cause She Can's trying to close in down the outside. 'Cause She Can on the gold bridles up within a length of Jimmy the Terror, but drifting out in the final 16th. Down to these two with its Cherry Ripe giving chase up the inside. Here's the line. 'Cause She Can, one last push. 'Cause She Can.
Jimmy the Terror left as Jimmy the Terrors will often do, and just got beat by 'Cause She Can in 153-2. Number 4, it's a Cherry Ripe off at 7-1 with Victor Kirby. Got third. You say you want to trot. You're in the mood for a little trotting action. Heather's got a trot for you.
You are right. We have some nice trotters here also. The purse is $13,000, number 3. Some Like It Hot is the favorite and goes to post for the husband-wife team of Andy Miller and Julie Miller. Number 1, Engelmer Nordic Star has hit the board in his last 4 races. And number 3 is Rock N Jessie. Now this horse has been racing at the Meadows in Ohio and at Lexington, comes east, and this is his first start for Eric Foster.
Some Like It Hot takes over, vacating the pocket to clear Casanova Lindy just before the winning post first time. Engelmer Nordic Star remains close in tow from third. Rock N Jessie is fourth. Wind Neath My Feet gains to within 6 lengths of the lead, passing Trading Places narrowly for the 5th position. 2 farther back to George and Diablo at the flank of Kenda. They're a joint last to the half mile and 8.5 lengths behind Some Like It Hot through a 58 3 half mile. Up the backstretch, Some Like It Hot pulls clear of Casanova Lindy by 2. Beneath My Feet's up into third, gaining steadily in the breeze to pass Ingemere Nordic Star. Trading places, angled wide, and is now 5 from the front, just better than Rock N Jessie. Then it's 3 farther back to Kenda, who still has 8 lengths to make up 5/16 from home. George and Diablo's the tail end are moving to the far turn, and Some Like It Hot holds clear of Casanova Lindy by a length and a half. Beneath My Feet still on the improve, now a joint second. Ingemere Nordic Star is pointed to the 3 path with 2.5 lengths to make up, and she's making decent ground coming to the 8th pole. Rock N Jessie's in behind a wall of horses, trading places 6 lengths off the lead. 3/4 127, flat in the field, turns for home. Some Like It Hot set down for the drive. Ingemere Nordic Star takes aim down the outside. Rock N Jessie's rallying late. Up to the line, Rock N Jessie going best of all. Rock N Jessie.
Some Like It Hot did most of the work, but it was Rock N Jessie who came home the fastest in 28 3 with David Miller in the bite. Paid a rockin' price, almost $60 for a $2 investment.
Ooh.
Yes, Ingemere Nordic Star was second. Some Like It Hot did hold on for third.
Some like it hot and some sweat when the heat is on. Robert Palmer, 1985.
I always thought of Some Like It Hot as the Marilyn Monroe movie with Tony Curtis.
Well, you're older than I am. Stay with us when we come back. More exciting action from right here at Harrah's, Philadelphia. Don't go nowhere.
Time to Roll maintains a length and a half lead over another bugga.
Tonight, it's ladies' night. The lights are low, and the stakes are high. Sometimes ladies' night is just a date night in disguise. At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Mohegan Sun off-track wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
Hello there and welcome back. It's PA Harness Week with Heather Moffat. I'm Steve Ross, and the racing continues. Why? Because this is what you're tuned in for, folks. Sunday's 10th at Harrah's, Philadelphia. Condition-based non-winners of 5 starts are $50,000 in their lifetime. Number 6, Time to Roll was the prohibitive 1-9 chalk with Danny Dubé. Number 4, Kiowa Creek Rocket with Eric Carlson with 7-1, and the rest all double-digit bombers. Let's see what happens.
Time to Roll with a circuit to go. Leads another bugga by a length and a half. The 1-9 favorite calls the shots now. Time to Roll, another bugga 1-2 with Kiowa Creek Rocket stalking in third, 3 lengths behind Time to Roll. Hello Hot Shot is fourth, Rockweiler is fifth, still 6 lengths from the front with a half mile to go, and Goodell guides him off the pegs. Celebrity Scandal is second last with 7.5 to come, and 2 off last is Vito Hanover, the half mile 55 3. 3/8 from home, Time to Roll maintains a length and a half lead over another bugga, Kiowa Creek Rocket. Angled first over, but is still 3 lengths from the lead. Time to Roll called upon for a bit more pace. Opens up just a touch from another bugga at the quarter pole. Hello Hot Shot angles wide with 3.5 to make up. 2 more, 2 Celebrity Scandal inside of Rockweiler, and Vito Hanover remains last of all, 7 lengths off the lead, and Time to Roll's drifting out on the track. 3/4 123 2. The favorite's in trouble. Time to Roll at the 8th pole has been gathered in up the inside by another bugga down the outside. Hello Hot Shots closing in. Time to Roll digging back in down to the line. Time to Roll back ahead in front. Here's the line. Time to Roll.
Time to Roll lived long enough to win it by a long neck in 152 2. Number 2, Hello Hot Shot off at 15-1 with Andy Miller got second. Number 5, another bugga. Another bomber at 13-1 with Ron Pierce was third. You say you want another trot? Guess who's got another trot for you? Heather.
I am the forte of trotters today or something. Anyway.
You're trotting lady, man.
That's what I am. Well put. Okay. Non-winners at $13,000. Last 5, the purse is $17,000. Number 2, Proud Moment, the favorite here with Eric Cadell on the bike. The 7 is Spice It Up Lindy. Now, this horse is the richest in the field for 2012. Also has the fastest time for 2012. Number 5 is Kings Cavalier, taking a little step down in class for this one.
Eric Goodell and Proud Moment lead Armbro Aristocrat by a length and a half. Automatic angles wide from the 3rd position with 2 3/4 lengths to make up. Kings Cavalier is out to track cover inside the half mile, up now within 3.5 lengths of Proud Moment. Spice It Up Lindy has 5.5 to make up, 2 better than Brilliance Hanover. R. Sam's at the back of the main group, and dropping out a long last was Bloomfield Can't I Fly, well detached from the main group. 57 seconds for the half mile, 5/16 to go. Proud Moment's a length and a half in front of Automatic, ducking into the pocket. Kings Cavalier was left to face the breeze and now is up a joint second. 2 lengths away, Spice It Up Lindy on the improve is now 3.5 lengths from the lead. Brilliance Hanover with 5 to make up, just past Armbro Aristocrat, who's dropping sharply out to trail the main group, overtaken by R. Sam at the back. Now Armbro Aristocrat just broke stride, and they come to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 126 flat. Off the corner, Kings Cavalier took over from Proud Moment. Down the outside, Automatic's giving chase. Kings Cavalier driven out in the final 72 in front from Automatic.
The bettor's choice, Proud Moment, was looking to go all the way, but Kings Cavalier made an outside journey, gets his head just poked out in front in the stretch, swells up like a baseball player who just hit a home run, and then ends off just winning by 2 lengths. That's it. That easy, right? Okay, Eric Abbatiello in the bike. He's also the trainer for this horse. 2nd was Automatic, and 3rd went to Spice It Up Lindy.
Alrighty, and stick around because Kelly's picks are next, and also the blast from the past. Now, it's been a while since we've had a blast on. This blast is good. We're going to go back 50 years for a race with a payoff you will not believe. Stick around.
In the back near the rail is number 10, Thor Hanover, a 70-1 long shot. It's going to be the Cinderella horse here tonight.
Horses helping people, people helping horses. At Equilibrium, horses help those with special needs achieve balance in body, mind, and spirit, while Equilibrium's people give retired horses the forever home they deserve. Join in the giving and help spread the joy of equine-assisted activities. Visit www.equi-librium.org to learn more and make a tax-deductible contribution today. Equilibrium, a helping hoof for those in need.
When it's your time to shine, what will you do? At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hello there, harness racing fans, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. She's Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross, and guess what it's time for? It's time for your blast from the past. All right, let's go back 50 years to 1962. I can't believe 1962 was 50 years ago, but it's the 3rd jewel of Pacing's Triple Crown. At the time, it was the richest harness race ever. The purse, $170,000. Now, 50 years ago, $170,000 well, had to be like all the money. Had to be at least like $1 million today, wouldn't you think?
Oh, yeah, I thought you meant all the money in the world.
Oh, no.
A lot.
Yeah, but anyway. And a big surprise in this one. Let's watch.
The richest harness race of all time gets underway at Westbury, Long Island, and 37,000 have made Lehigh Hanover second favorite to undefeated Andora's Dream. The purse is $170,000, with $85,000 to the horse home first. In the back near the rail is number 10, Thor Hanover, a 70-1 long shot, is going to be the Cinderella horse here tonight. However, the backers of Andora's Dream don't seem to be worried this early in the race. He shares the lead back and forth with other horses, and when they come into the stretch, it's Andora's Dream and Lehigh Hanover who look like 1 and 2. Watch that horse move on the outside. That's number 10. It's Thor Hanover, and he moves like the wind to overtake and pass the leaders to cop First Money. Thor Thor Hanover pays that hefty price to his backers as he scores the harness upset of the year.
Thor Hanover! Thor Hanover! Can you believe a harness horse is named Hanover? Unbelievable.
I had that. I had the winner that night. I bet this horse. Yeah, $144.
Ooh. Do you think it's possible that our lovely Kelly might give the folks out there a winner that pays something similar?
Do I think it's possible? It's like a 1 to 9 shot.
Let's find out.
Thanks, Heather and Steve. Well, just in time for the weekend, lots of great racing action. The first one we're going to take a look at is tonight at Yonkers. Race number 6 is their open pace. I like the 4 in here. Fitz's Z-Tam. It's a slight step up in class here tonight for this guy, but he gets my vote in here. He's been going up against the top condition pacers out at Yonkers the last 3 weeks, and coming out on top tonight, Yannick Gingras will be at the controls for trainer Ron Burke. He has plenty of early speed. He's going to have to exercise it because there's lots of speed and lots of class in this field. 4, 8, 7, and 5, my picks. They're a little later in the night, and a little bit further out west at Northfield Park is the Cleveland Classic. It comes in race number 11, and it is the final open stakes event of the year. It's really hard to go against the one in here, thinking out loud, especially in current form, and even more importantly, from the rail. He comes off a near flawless performance last week at Dover in the Matron finals. There he was parked out wide half the mile, but once he cleared the competition, was loaded with pace, just necked out in that affair for the win. But tonight, the speedy champ gets Dave Miller in the bike, and possibly victory number 8 of the season. Not overlooking the 5 in here, Mortal Zin. We talked to driver Matt Kakali earlier in the show. He's confident heading into tonight's final. According to Morning Line, he is a long shot, but he does have a shot in here and could return a nice mutual as well. 1, 3, 2, and 5, my picks at Northfield. Good luck. I'll send it back to you guys.
Thanks, Kel. Good. Got him. I'm ready to win. All righty. You guys ready to win too? Good. Now listen, this is really odd. At the Meadows during the week, did you know what took place out there, this nutty fair?
Some deer were on the track, right? Held up the races.
Oh, dear. Let's watch.
On the racetrack, we got, Roger, you want to call that one? Yeah.
As the race down the backside, Bambi has the lead. Here comes Rudolph on the outside. A race delay as we have a deer event taking place at this moment on the racetrack. So sit back and enjoy. The deer are going to the paddock. Apparently an equipment problem. The deer returning to the paddock.
That was nuts with all those deer. And to his credit, the voice, Roger Houston, handled it brilliantly. The Bambi, the Rudolph, the whole 9 yards. He was really into it. And it made national and international news, too, which all is good for the sport of harness racing.
Roger's not in the Hall of Fame for nothing, right?
There you go.
Quick-witted. And Bambi, I was like, oh my gosh, is that one of your ex-girlfriends on? And then I saw it was a deer in there.
Oh, you're so silly. That's going to do it for us and for all of us here at PA Harness Week, including the lovely Bruce Casella, the equally lovely Heather Moffat. I'm marginally lovely Steve Ross, reminding you to get high on harness.
It's only natural.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily.
Underway. Starting fast outside here. Messenger to the